It's no surprise that anti-Trump protesters aren't very smart. But footage from the hands-off protests across America over the weekend has exposed just how dumb these demonstrators are. Like this protester who held up a sign berating Trump for being a fascist, but turns out he doesn't even know what a fascist is.
So what makes Trump a fascist? What makes Trump a fascist?
He does things without
You gotta talk loud. I don't have my mic on.
I'm not really good into interviews stuff like that.
Sorry?
He just does everything he wants and, not following laws or, he's a convicted felon, that's all I know.
But your sign says he's a fascist, and I'm just curious what makes him a fascist.
And to make matters worse, when asked why he was at the protest, he simply said, because he saw people hanging out.
Oh, okay. So what brings you guys out here today?
Just because I saw people were hanging out with people from...
Yeah, same thing as everyone else, executive overreach.
Online commentators were in hysterics over the footage, with this person saying they're soliciting mentally ill and mentally inept people to protest for things they know nothing about. Democrats are the bane of America. And it seems like the organisers couldn't secure the numbers they were hoping for, so they decided to bus in Islamist protesters dressed in full garb to the Washington, D.C. protest. Shockingly, there was such little interest in the protests, the organisers were forced to pay people to march.
I was one of the paid protesters at the April 5th liberal protests. And so I just wanted to come on and talk about my experience, what I had to do to get paid, and how much I got paid. So there were two kind of parts to it. The first was obviously just showing up. They gave me like a time and a place and told me to look for a girl with blue hair and a nose ring, which I thought would be really hard because I thought everyone was gonna look like that, but luckily she was the only one. It was really easy to find her. So yeah, that was good. I checked in. They told you that you couldn't wear anything MAGA. They also asked you not to wear red, so I just wore a black t-shirt and jeans. And yeah, I checked in, and then they said just go on the march, and then at the end there would be a questionnaire to answer.
And these Elon Musk haters were left speechless after being asked to explain why the billionaire is a Nazi.
What? This is Elon Musk. It's supposed to be Elon, right? What makes him a Nazi?
Well, did you see his Hitler salute? Yeah. His Hitler salute.
All right, anything else? Anything else?
Well, his background, if you go study his personal history, which is really interesting, you'll see for yourself what his history reveals about himself and who he is and what he believes, and it comes from a lot of his family.
But this is him giving this is painting him as a Nazi. I'm just curious, what makes him a Nazi?
That's right. And your face is associated with it.
Right? Yeah.
Well, he's pretty self-declared that by his salutes.
He self-declared himself as a Nazi? I don't think so.
Well,
That's Elon Musk doing the Hitler salute, right? Right? That's what that's supposed to be.
And this young protester had a lot of opinions for someone who self-proclaims as politically unengaged.
15.
Yeah, I just turned 15.
And feel like you're politically engaged?
Not much, but more than I want to be. I feel like it's not, do you want right wing or left wing? It's, do you want a good government or a country that's in ruins? Or a world in ruins? It's not about your ideals anymore. It's about, do you care about yourself? Do you care about the government? Do you care about people? Yeah.
Is there anything that you know about that this government is doing that particularly gets under your skin?
I think kind of firing all of the government workers, because the government can't do its job, and I bet some of those government workers aren't coming back.
And this woman realised she shot herself in the foot with her sign a little too late. And as well as not knowing what they're protesting about, the demonstrators showcase downright bizarre behaviour.
Don't touch me!
I didn't touch you for nothing.
You touched me! Don't touch me!
You want some money? He's touching
Can we
him.
get someone around these people, please?
Walk around them, circle.
Elbows!
Easy, easy.
Elbows!
Easy,
Elbows!
easy.
No.
Easy.
You're not here to.
Wait.
You're not here for the protest.
Whoa.
Police!
What? Get the police. What did I do?
Don't feed the trolls!
No. Get
Elbows around!
Elbows around. Holy cow. Don't let me go.
And this colourful character.
Hey friends, I just passed the Dunkin' Donuts, which is the most vague possible location I could possibly give you in Massachusetts. But besides being near a Dunkin' Donuts, which places me somewhere in Massachusetts, I mentioned I'm at the Hands Off Boston March, and it is the slowest march I have ever been in, and I could not be more happy about that. Because